Hi everyone, my name is Julie Leroux-Dullier, and I'm going to show you the Geometric Synthesizer V2, a draw-to-sound interface I wrote in Python. This interactive musical interface is built on Pygame for graphics and FluidSynth for professional audio synthesis, using real SoundFont samples. Let's launch the application from the terminal and dive right in. As you can see, the interface features a warm, professional color palette with a cream background and earthy accent colors. In the top left panel, you'll find all the essential status information at a glance: the currently selected instrument and preset, the active scale, pan status, loop mode, bass velocity, quantization settings, and active notes counter. The bottom left panel displays the 9 instruments available in the current preset. You can quickly switch between them using the number keys 1 through 9. Each preset offers a carefully curated selection of timbres for different musical styles. Over here in the bottom right corner, we have the complete controls reference. This help overlay can be toggled on or off with the H key, giving you more screen space when you're familiar with the interface. The interface is designed to be playful and intuitive. You create sounds and melodies simply by drawing shapes on the canvas. Vertically, from top to bottom, controls pitch. Higher on screen equals higher notes, lower equals lower notes. By default, we start with a classical piano in C major. You can change the key signature or choose free mode to access the full chromatic range, all 12 notes of the keyboard with no restrictions. There's also an eraser tool for removing unwanted traces. Simply press E to activate it, then click on any stroke you'd like to delete. The eraser plays a short audio preview of the note as you remove it, giving you immediate feedback. Horizontally, from left to right, the interface controls stereo panning, where the sound appears in your stereo field. You can toggle this feature on or off with the P key. When disabled, all notes play centered regardless of where you draw them on screen. For managing your composition, we have undo and redo functionality. Press Z to undo your last action, or Y to redo. This works for both drawing and erasing, giving you complete control over your creative process. Let's talk about velocity, which controls volume and intensity. The bass velocity is set to 50 by default, a moderate level. You can increase or decrease this using the up and down arrow keys. But here's where it gets expressive. Your drawing speed creates dynamic variations. Draw slowly and gently, the velocity decreases. Draw quickly and energetically, it increases. This allows for natural dynamic shaping within a single stroke, like a real instrument. To quickly start fresh, the clear function, activated with the C key, removes all traces from the canvas at once. Now let's explore the 9 instruments in the classical preset. As we switch between them using the number keys, you'll hear a quick preview of each instrument's sound. Each instrument has its own color coding for easy visual identification. Using the left and right arrow keys, we can navigate through all 12 presets. There are 8 instrumental presets, ranging from classical to Latin music, 3 percussion presets, and 1 miscellaneous preset with sound effects and textures. That's 108 instruments in total, giving you incredible sonic variety. Let's activate the visual grid with the G key to help with precise timing. Now we'll enable quantization. Press Q, which is set by default to 1/16 notes at 80 beats per minute. Watch as we draw some percussion strokes to build a rhythmic foundation. The grid helps align our gestures to the musical timeline. Activating loop mode with the L key makes the composition repeat continuously. Now let's increase the tempo to 120 beats per minute by pressing T repeatedly. Notice how the playback speed accelerates. Our rhythm is now faster, and our quantization grid has adjusted accordingly. Let's add a few melodic instruments on top. You can see the different colors representing different instruments playing together. During playback, you have full control. Pause and resume, or stop completely. and you can even hide the grid with G while keeping quantization active. Finally, you can export your composition as a MIDI file by pressing X, using the MIDI util library to create a standard MIDI file, which can then be opened in any DAW or music software for further editing. So the Geometric Synthesizer V2 is both simple to use and incredibly fun to play with. Creating sounds and even complete compositions is immediate and yields professional-sounding results right away. It's designed for anyone who wants to explore musical composition in a playful, simplified way. The combination of visual feedback, real instrument sounds, and intuitive gestural control makes music creation accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Thank you for watching.